What's good, everybody? It's Big Game James, man. I'm back in the building. Driving home, baby. I'm gonna stop and get me some eats first right quick. Driving home from another work day in this piece. But I thought I'd make another quick video right quick. NFL draft will be here next month, April. I believe it's the end of April, right? Just talked to my team. Trying to get those media credentials. Talked to my team yesterday. They working on getting those media credentials for me so I can be at that draft. Shout out to Pro Football Dogs, College Football Dogs. Shout out to y'all. Give me them credentials, baby. So we can be at that draft. And the reason why I brought the draft up is because Cowboys had the 24th pick in the first round. We're not talking about trading out at the pick. It could happen. It trade up. Nah, they ain't trading up. They definitely could trade down, though. But I just want to ask the people. First round pick comes at 24. Who you want? Not even a player, but position. Should the Cowboys go offensive tackle? Since the release of Tyron Smith, I've been telling y'all, I made a video, Tyler Smith can do it. I mean, he had almost damn near the identical stats as Tyron Smith did his first year at left tackle. They were damn near identical. I know you saw him be an all-pro at guard, but he could be an all-pro at tackle. He didn't even get no work at tackle. All of a sudden, Tyron Smith got hurt. They kicked him out, and bam, there it is. And I was frustrated because I was like, he ain't did no kind of practice in that tackle. He ain't did nothing like that, and he hit the ground running. So how you going to tell me he can't be an all-pro tackle? He hit the ground running and had a very good year, comparatively speaking. Yes, he was high in holding, but he was high in holding this past year at guard. He had one of the highest holding penalties for 2 years he's been in the league. That was his problem in college. That ain't the point. He can be your left tackle. I seen all kind of alignments. Brock Hoffman at center, TJ Bass left guard. Sim Richards is still there. I thought he could be a good left tackle. I thought what we saw in the preseason from Sim Richards, I liked. You could just tell he needed to get stronger, get a little better technique. Technique wasn't terrible, but he definitely had to get stronger. But he could play guard or tackle. But I feel like your tackle could be Tyler Smith and just keep him there. Like, people frustrated putting him at guard, then putting him at tackle, then moving him to guard and moving back. I get it. You don't want to mess him up. But I think he could be a damn good tackle and be just like Tyron Smith was. I'm not saying he'll be Tyron Smith, but y'all feel what I'm saying. And I'm sorry, I don't trust Brock Hoffman at center. I made the tweet about it. I like him and Bass, but they were both undrafted. TJ Bass probably I feel lean more on because I think he was more of a draftable player. Brock Hoffman, I love his moxie. I love his attitude. We only started 2 games last year. Yes, it was good in the short spots, but warts showed early. You feel me? So with all that being said, would you draft a tackle? Is it a need position? Should the Cowboys do it? A lot of guys out there. Graham Barton from Duke has been mocked. Tyler Guyton, Oklahoma. Jordan Morgan, my guy from Arizona. Patrick Paul, he may slide from Houston. My guy from Washington, I can't remember his name off top. He tested well. He'll hit the ground running. Those guys can play guard and tackle. So I would think that if they go with offensive tackle in the first round, they got to get somebody who can play guard and tackle. You feel me? Not just relatively tackle, because they have guys that can mix and match all down the line. Would it be linebacker? Edrin Cooper's, man, he's the hot name right out of there, out of Texas A&M. My guy is nasty. I did a video on him. I didn't know too much about him when I first started this thing, but I did a video on him. Found out about him real quick. That man is nice. He nasty, explosive, got good size. probably could get a little bit bulkier, but you don't want him too bulky because he has that cut kind of body type. Explosive, man. Like, he has that Micah Parsons. Once he sees it, the closing speed is ridiculous. I would love to see him paired with Micah Parsons. Would you do linebacker at first? Edge, Latu from UCLA. I saw him at the Senior Bowl. He was everything. I wasn't even looking at him or trying to interview him. I could have got an interview from him, but I didn't think he would fall to Dallas. That's why I didn't try to interview him. I was only trying to interview players. If you go through my interviews I had at the Senior Bowl, I was trying to interview players that I thought the Cowboys had a realistic chance of drafting. So go check out those interviews, and you can see all the guys that I interviewed I thought were having a realistic chance so the Cowboys could draft. But, you know, Edge is a nasty dog. Would you take him at 24? Offensive lineman, receiver, Brian Thomas, Keon Coleman. Brian Thomas is a dog. I would love to see him paired with CD and Cooks for 1 year. That would be nasty. You got Tyler Smith. You don't have to draft for tackle. Now, if that Jackson Powers Johnson is there, though, that'd be tough because you need a center. I'm not sold on Hoffman. I would take him. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not sold on Hoffman. You still got TJ Bass. You got Oregon Ducks right there. So receiver, linebacker, offensive tackle, defensive end. What I told you about with Latu from UCLA, had a great combine. A great pro day. So who would y'all pick? Cowboys fans, would you go with the offensive tackle? Are you sold on the offensive line? Would you go linebacker? You got Eric Kendricks. DeMario Overshown's coming back, but that knee injury, I don't trust it. Damone Clark, maybe he's better year 3. He has the talent, but those instincts are bad, in my opinion. You can start the linebacker room right now with Cooper. Receiver, Brian Thomas, Cooks, CeeDee Lamb. You still got Jalen Tolbert and Brooks as your fourth or fifth. Yeah, that would be nasty. Edge, Latu. They getting more. Fuck, he blowing that anyway. They getting older. DeMarcus Lawrence can't play forever. Sam Williams, we love the talent, but really undisciplined. You lost depth in Dorrance Armstrong Jr., Dante Fowler, Osa. Not Osa, but Neville Gallimore. I said that you need to put Osa on that edge more. He need to play on the edge more. I said that last year. So what y'all think, Cowboys? I threw out 4 positions: offensive tackle, linebacker, edge, or receiver. Which one are y'all going with the 24th pick if they stay there? I want to hear your thoughts. Put them in the comments. Let me know. What's your pulse? What's your thought pattern? What do you feel the Cowboys are going to do with the 24th pick? Man, these people can't be driving, bro. Like, they get on my nerves. But let me know. Burgers and Blitzes should be going down today. Lost Jonathan Hankins. Another free agent gone. I'm sure we're going to talk about it today. Let's talk about it. Big Game James. I'm out. Peace.